Hello everybody, thank you for watching my video. This will be about, yes, the college experience, but this is just to give you information. I came across a video was how college is a scam. Yes, the message that the government puts out is, I wouldn't say a scam, but it's misleading because it does not apply for everybody. For example, if you have a rich family, your life will be much easier. We know that by now. But if you're somebody, let's just say like me, it's a whole nother experience in your mindset. Regardless if you're rich or poor, your mindset really determines where you're going to be at, regardless if you have a degree or not. Common expectation that is unrealistic that I hear. If you are rich to start with, you probably will end up rich after you graduate. If you are just somebody coming in, a middle-class citizen, you're going to be in debt by the time you graduate. Your mindset coming in, if you put all these unrealistic expectations in front of you and expect everybody else to fall to your feet, it's not going to work out for you. I see time and time again people who just come in, they're not interested in learning, and they're like, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be in a job, I'm going to be doing this. Like my expectations were, I want to be the best I can be. I want to learn A, B, C, and D. And it had nothing to do with money. And guess what? I met my expectations because it was realistic. I'm not going to be rich by the time I graduate, girl. Come on now. You're going to be selling your dress, your shoes, your hair, yourself probably. Some of you guys, the same goes to you. The downside to attending a university/college, you really don't know what your education is going to be until you actually sit in a seat and watch a professor. My thought was this: if you're a professor, then you have the qualifications in lecturing, teaching, but that's not true. There are a lot of professors out there that are ego-driven. I'm saying it like it is, and I do agree with a lot of the videos that I watch relating to this topic. When you spend years of your life earning an education, you're not really respected by society, so you expect your students to respect you on that weird level. Trust me, I've seen it firsthand, and sometimes you're not always treated fairly. Have you ever heard of academic discrimination? The first year semester, oh wow, I was judged based on my academic, background. Yeah, it sucks. And then let's just say if you want to put race on top of it, it happens. Even though there are these departments that say no discrimination, well, it goes on, and somebody can discriminate against you and not even tell you why they're discriminating against you, so you'll never know. When you hear the term qualified based on credentials, professors, but they're not necessarily good at teaching others. I was a tutor. It was because their teacher was such a mastermind, just couldn't get down to their level. There was a barrier in its communication and its false judgment, prejudgment. But sometimes prejudgment can lead to false judgment. So this professor thought that these students were just wasting time, when in reality, these poor fucking people couldn't figure shit out. Come on, it happens. I was paid and I did my best, and I managed to take them from a F to a high C to a B. I do not want to teach at a university anytime soon. Another thing that you have to know is that there's cliques, just like in high school. The only difference is that you have people that should know better, but they're constantly bickering and gossiping about everybody. And here you have people who are paid, and it just doesn't stop at university. It's our whole educational setting. It's mediocre. There's so much good from a university as well that is really not emphasized. Like I had countless awesome, excellent instructors who really took me from here all the way to here. Treated me as an equal. They allowed me to record lectures, wrote reference letters, recommended me as a tutor and even as a personal trainer. That's courtesy right there. I can't even go into detail of how much I appreciate that, because here you have someone with a PhD putting their ass on the line to recommend me. At least in that setting, want to work even harder to just not embarrass anybody, but because I am myself, sometimes I can embarrass people because I'm outspoken, and having an awesome faculty and a department really will make your education worthwhile. With most of my education, with my first degree, the department was excellent. It was the attitude, the different personality, just entertaining the whole time. The years went by so fast. And that's the way college is supposed to be. If you're there and you feel like it's going really slow, either it's you or your atmosphere. And that is my take on it. So I hope this video was helpful.